Hello. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome back to another Hard Watch. At least for me, as an American, I react to stupid things Americans say. Shh, Americans say. Maybe that's what it means. Shh, it's Americans saying something. Shh, we have to listen. It's going to be really stupid. We have to listen. Shh, it's Americans say. Pupils use phone locking stations at Scotland's first phone-free school. If there's a shooting, how do they call for help? That should not be the first thing on your mind. And luckily enough for them, that is not something they actually have to worry that much about. Scotland, 5.5 firearms per 100 residents, compared to America, more than 100 firearms per 100 people. Most countries are too broke to afford helmets and pads. Yeah, for sure, dude. What is the context in which you would say that? Why is soccer such a popular sport in the UK? Yeah, why in the UK? It's popular literally everywhere, as far as I know. Why is it so popular in the UK? Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird that the British love soccer? No, it's actually weird that we don't. Football is popular all over the world, including in USA. American, quote, football is not. Surely that tells you something. I don't know what that tells me. Genuinely, I don't know what that tells me. I mean, I understand that Europeans will be like, oh, American football is boring. I think that's just as silly as saying soccer is boring. I mean, then again, of course, everybody has their own taste in sports. Who cares? I like them all, personally. Most countries are too broke to afford helmets and pads. That's an interesting theory. I hadn't thought about that one. Soccer is just cheaper because all you need is the ball. You know, as stupid as that is an extremely stupid thing to say. There also might be some merit to it as far as like the poorest places in the world. That is a good thing about soccer, is you really can play it with pretty much just a ball. I mean, the more I think about it, it's like, I mean, this guy, I have no doubt that this guy is stupid, but there's something to that. It wouldn't be an American posting if we don't have, quote, the entire world has no money, only we have money. Damn, American propaganda is dumb. Yeah, I guess some Americans... I guess so. I mean, Americans definitely know that, like, Europe is relatively wealthy, and they are under the assumption that China is too, and Australia. But then again, there's also some Americans that I guess think that the entire world is like third world except America. They think you guys ride to school on like muskrats or something. I don't even know if you guys have muskrats. The muskrat is a common medium-sized native to North America. Damn, American assuming everybody has muskrats. Oh, it's in Europe and Asia. Woman builds a house out of bricks. Why not just frame it out like a normal person? God damn. You're so stupid. I'm sorry, but that is just too stupid. I don't even want to read this response. Like, sometimes it's just exhausting, you know? You read something stupid that an American said, and it's like, oh God, I don't even want to have to endure the response because it's stupid. All right. No idea where this is located, but in many developing nations, they build with brick and steel, reinforced concrete, because they don't have the lumber industry we have in the West. Ah, yes, everybody knows it's cheaper to build with bricks. Though I'd be concerned she's not mortaring between the bricks. Only dipping it lightly in some kind of adhesive. And whatever, dude. It's got nothing to do with... Man, this is stupid. I probably shouldn't even... I should just stop talking about it, but it's like... It has nothing to do with not having the lumber industry. They just don't have as much lumber. And even if they did, obviously bricks make a more sturdy structure anyway. We just make them out of lumber because we have a lot of lumber and it's really cheap here. This is obviously a stronger way to build a house. It's got nothing to do with a developing nation. All right. God. Not necessarily welding, but related. Sorry, I'm being dyslexic. Not necessarily welding, but related. But for those of you not in the United States, who is the metric system? When you say how much gas you have left in your car, do you say, oh, I only have a quarter tank of gas left? Or do you say, oh, I only have 6.5 millimeters of gas left? What? I think I've proved my point as to which measurement system is the far superior one. A quarter tank, that's not using like imperial or metric. That just means 1/4. That works for both systems. 6.5 millimeters. Why would you say that even in this stupid... Why wouldn't you use liters? Why would you use millimeters, like a distance? Oh, is he thinking like on the dial? Like, oh, I'm looking at the dial. There's 6 millimeters. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I already read this one. I'm not going over that again. America, where we can remove a wall with a utility knife. That's because our walls are made out of drywall. Europe, where you can't buy a utility knife. No, dude. What's funny is this guy is trying to respond and be like, you idiot. Obviously, you can do that in Europe. You just have to buy a utility knife. But that guy doesn't know, like, their walls are, they're not made out of cardboard. America, where they have no idea what Europe is like. That's true. So this new American Pope gave his, I guess, acceptance speech just now. He didn't speak a word of American. Am I... Sorry. Am I just supposed to take it on faith that he speaks American and is a red-blooded American? Why would they lie? Everyone is shocked that they voted for an American. It's not like they're trying to lie. Oh, yeah, it's an American. It's for sure an American, guys. Shh. Oh, and obviously, yes, speaking American. Nothing. I don't even have to say a word about it. Let's move on. The President of North America cannot be prevented from attending. This is the law. The Vatican isn't in North America. We're talking about, oh my God, it's so stupid. We're talking about the Vatican? We have more military personnel than people that live in the Vatican. So what? And U.S. laws still don't apply to it. North America law. What's North America law? Like the North American Trade Agreement? Is a law across the world. You're a dumbass and you're pissing me off. You're making us look so stupid. Like there's already plenty of idiots here in America. You're making it so much worse, dude. Just shut up. Sorry, I'm actually starting to get a little bit triggered. Everyone dissing the NFL, but don't realize if America has their own national rugby team, we'd wipe the floor. We probably do. Brother, America has a team. They lost 120-3 to New Zealand. May God inform yourself. Goddamn. Do Germans know about tomato and mayo sandwich? It's a well-known thing in the U.S., but I'm curious to know if German people are aware of such a delicious combo. It's super simple and works well here because the bread is amazing and the produce is fresh. Is this a joke? This has to be satire. It's a white bread. Could be Kaiser or anything else with mayo. Wait. Oh, wait. He's saying it works well in Germany. Okay. I thought he was saying it works well here in America. But this is an American in Germany saying, hey, you guys need to get onto this because the bread and produce here is amazing. Okay. That seemed profoundly stupid. The first way I interpreted that. Could be kaiser. Then a slice of tomato or two is added with salt and pepper. This is literally Great Depression food, by the way. I've never eaten this. It's mostly just like old people that were around in the Great Depression that eat this. It sounds awful to me, to be honest. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's good. I don't know. So is there something about this I'm not getting? Like, is this common in Germany? Why is this here? Maybe I'm not getting. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit stupid because I feel like I'm missing something. Is this a common food in Germany? Is that the joke? By German standards, that wouldn't even be considered a sandwich, especially not if it's made with that horrible oversweetened American bread. Yeah, this is a literally a Great Depression meal. That some people's, you know, it's stuck around a little bit as more of like a snack, especially in parts of the country that were hit hardest by the Great Depression. Anyway, I'll do one more. I'm so annoyed with everyone using military time. Oh my god, I already read this one. Wait, did I? Using military time during my trip to Berlin. Wait, what? The war is over, people get with the time. Are you There's no way, bro. There's no way people can be serious. There's actually no way you think they use 24-hour clock because they think they're still at war. Like, the only reason that's called military time here in America is because that's, like, the military uses it. They also use it in healthcare here in America. I'm done. I got nothing left to say. Nothing left to give. I gave it my all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.